I was flicking through some old pictures the other day, and I came across a selfie that I took with Russell Brand like a long time ago, right? So, and I thought to myself, yo, I should make a video about this. So I went on Twitter and Instagram and I made like a voting poll, and I asked, you know, if I should make one. And for the people that said yes, this is for you. I was gonna make it anyway, so I used to work at this 5-star hotel, right? Fancy as fuck. And while I was working at this hotel, I got to meet a lot of interesting people. Athletes, actors, porn stars. So a little bit of my job description at the time was pretty much as a bellboy. Yeah, you know, and you know, drive cars, take luggage up to the rooms. Anyways, that's shit you don't want to hear. This is how it went down. I was just about to finish my shift. It was like 11:30, and the reception just calls me up and they asked me to do one job before I go home. So I was just like, oh, okay. I had to deliver keys to one of the most expensive rooms in the hotel, right? It was like $6,000 a night. So they're like, take it up to Mr. Morrison, yeah, and then you can go home. So I'm like, eh, easy peasy, Japanesey. This is why I don't have a girlfriend. And as I was going up to the room, I was just thinking, who is this baller? Like, Mr. Morrison? Like, who's this dude? Right? Staying at this hotel for a whole week. So I get to the door, and I'm just like, whatever. Knock on it, duk duk duk. And door opens, and I just like lift my head up like this, yeah? And I'm just like, yeah, Mr. Morrison. And I just freeze, right? I'm like, I'm speechless. There is Russell Brand standing by the door, right? And he's just looking at me like, you know, his shirt off and shit. Oh, hey mate. And I'm like, and he's like, oh, come in. I'm really bad at a British accent. Let me try. Hi mate. Oh, come in. So he invites me into his room, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now, man? Like, usually when you do these like key drops, they just take the keys and like, you know, you just fuck off, right? So he's inviting me, Russell Brand is letting me into his room. What? So I'm inside, he's all with his homies, and they're sitting around this like marble table, right? And they're just like, oh yeah, just having a chat and shit. We have these like display candles in the rooms, and you can't light fire, like you can't have candles up in the room, but man, he don't give a fuck. The room was like pitch black pretty much, just with candles. I'm just standing around and he's just asking me, he's like, yeah, how's your night going? British accent. Oh yeah, mate, how's your night going? Yeah, you having a good night? Alright, that's the last time I'm gonna try. And so yeah, he's just asking me how my night's going and shit, and I literally can't fucking talk. I'm literally like,
Oh fuck, Russell Brand, man. Russell Brand, son!
and so, you know, just giving like, yeah, you know, my night's just about to end, you know, I'm about to go home and stuff. I think Russell Brand would be cool me taking a selfie. And I'm just like filling myself up, and I'm like, oh shit. I left my phone downstairs, it's charging. Game plan. So what am I gonna do to, to have another opportunity to come inside? So I look around and I'm like, okay, so his room surface is all eaten, maybe he's hungry, he's a recovering alcoholic, so I didn't ask him for drinks or anything, because he'd probably like punch my face or bite my ear off or something. Probably give me a Jeffrey. Well, just before I go, could I help you with anything else? You know, can I get you guys some food? And then Russell Brand was like, you guys want some food? You know, you guys hungry? Yeah, actually. Pretty much they just got a bunch of ham and cheese toasties and like fruit platters, really. And he's just like, oh mate, can you get some smack? And then I just looked at him, I'm like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Then he starts pissing himself, and all the boys are like, oh, like back in the days. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm a part of this. And he's like, nah, it's just joking. So I'm like, alright, cool. So I go downstairs to room service. Mind you, I have finished work, right? And it takes like 30 minutes to make the food or whatever. I was just waiting around, waiting for this room service to be all done. So I get the room service order, and I'm taking it up to the room, right? My camera at the time was so cactus, right? I had like an iPhone 5. Just didn't load like the camera. So I like carefully prepped the camera. Like it took like 5 minutes to load. And if you've had that problem before, you know what I mean. I'm like outside the door with this food, and I'm just waiting for my camera to load, because I'm just like, this would pretty much kill the vibe, just standing here waiting. Camera loads, carefully put it in my pocket, you know, don't fuck around. And I was like, alright. You know, lets me in. Hey, Richard, hey, good to see you again. Oh, you got our stuff. And I'm like, yep. So just roll in with a, you know, with a trolley. And, you know, I just start taking out the plates, man. And mind you, this is not my job description, alright? But Russell Brand, man, what the fuck? So they all have their food, and then I'm like...
And I have your smack.
And then they all just looked at me like this. And then start pissing themselves. Just before I left, I had the courage to ask him for a selfie. Now, if you don't work in the industry, pretty much it's just privacy, and you can't do this shit. If you do, you get fired. Straight up. And I was willing to put my job on the line, right, to get this selfie. I mean, how many people get a selfie with Russell Brand?
Mr. Morrison, it was a pleasure to meet you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
He's like, nah, it's all good, mate. Thank you so much.
I just have one request. I'm a huge fan. Do you think maybe I could get a photo with you?
He was like, yeah, mate. Yeah, too easy. His friends grabbed the camera, and I was like, you know what? Let's all get in for a selfie. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. So they all like crowd around. I'm like getting ready to take this selfie, right? I was like, yo, I'm about to take a selfie with Russell Brand. So we're taking photos, and like, you know, the brightness was like crap. So funny thing, he just grabs the candle, right? Puts it next to us, and he's like, how about now? I'm like, perfect. Bang, one shot. Photo wasn't that great, but my smile was like, take the photo and shake his hand. He gives me a hug, and I walk out with a bigger smile on my face. So the selfie turned out to look like this. Yeah, and just to wrap it up, just want to let you guys know, if you ever meet him, he is exactly like how he is in the movies. Super chill, super cool guy. I mean, when are you ever gonna meet Russell Brand, right? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so just a quick video for y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.